face, abortion is one thing that I'm always going to be totally against. And if there's always going to be an opportunity for me to fight abortion, I'm there.
On the ball in Washington today for the 33rd anniversary of Roe versus Wade. They've been energized by the expected shift of balance.
Thousands rallied down on the National Mall today, then marched to the High Court to demand a ban on the...
I have never seen so much love and support for the unborn child as I have here today.
I mean, okay, like I wasn't expecting like violence or bombs or anything like that, but I mean, we were all just like walking back and forth, and we were praying the rosary, and it was so awesome to see so many people united for one cause. And I mean,
a lot of them are coming from the MCI Rally for Life downtown, and incidentally, this is the first time they've had to turn people away from that mask. There were so...
Is the United States ready to end abortion? To finally wake up and stop the slaughter of innocent lives? To change the world, to change the nation, one step at a time. A change, a reformation, a revolution. This is Marching for Life. 150,000 people gathered from all over the U.S. to fight for those who are too small and too vulnerable to defend for themselves.
It added the annual March for Life, to the U.S. Supreme Court. That's where they were met by hundreds of abortion rights supporters.
Have you ever gone to an abortion clinic and seen the women in the chairs, the looks on their faces? I mean, just regret, guilt, emotional, spiritual pain.
I think a lot of the argument has to do with religion, and there's a firm statement that you have to separate church and state. Pro-choice advocates also led a call against the nomination of Samuel Alito to succeed Senator Connor on the Supreme Court.
You believe in God that every human life has value. That the strong have a duty to protect the weak. And that the self-evident truths of the Declaration of Independence apply to everyone. Not just to those considered healthy or moderately obedient. These principles call us to defend the sick and the dying. Persons with disabilities and birth defects. All who are weak and vulnerable. Especially unborn children.
In his first homily as Pope to all the people of Rome, the day that he was installed as sovereign pontiff, he said, "The church is alive and the church is young." Here it is.
On January 22nd, many gathered in Washington, D.C. to protest the legalization of abortion in the United States of America. We were there to hear their message, document it, and to bring it to those that will listen.